The new Conservative government has announced that the moratorium on building any more onshore wind turbines in England, brought in back in 2015, is now cancelled. In other words, more wind farms and wind turbines can be built. 7 years ago, Devon was under siege from developers cashing in on the vast profits which could be made from subsidised wind turbines, particularly in northwest Devon. Environmental charity Devon CPRE led the opposition to them then, and with me now is their energy expert and trustee, Dr Phil Bratby. We're in an energy crisis, Phil, with costs escalating, so allowing more wind and solar farms to be built is a good thing, isn't it? Won't it help bring down electricity prices for consumers and businesses?
No, it won't. What people don't realise is that the market price for electricity depends on the price of gas and the efficiency of gas-fired power stations. The root cause of the energy crisis is that government policy for about 25 years has been to build two redundant electricity systems, wind power and solar power, in addition to the conventional and reliable system based on power stations. Unfortunately, wind and solar power systems are intermittent, unreliable and heavily subsidised. They depend on the wind blowing and the sun shining. When the wind doesn't blow and the sun doesn't shine, the conventional system provides all our electricity and prevents power cuts and blackouts.
Are you saying that renewables actually make the whole system worse and electricity more expensive?
The operation of wind and solar systems actually result in gas-fired power stations operating inefficiently, and they have to set a high market price to remain profitable. In a nutshell, the more wind farms and solar farms that are built, the less efficient our gas-fired power stations become, and the market price for electricity goes up. It has been impossible to get this simple message through to politicians of both main parties, whose energy policies are to build more wind and solar farms.
People are genuinely concerned, though, about keeping the lights on this winter. Won't more renewables mean no power cuts?
No, in fact, the opposite is true. If you increase the number of renewables going into the grid, the intermittency of the electricity generated means that the grid becomes less stable and there will be more chance of power cuts and blackouts.
What about claims that wind and solar farms produce electricity that directly benefits local communities?
That's wrong again. No one can make that claim. The electricity feeds into the grid.
Thanks very much for explaining all that.